1 2012. Codemaster. Yo. It goes for them boom, this and that. People crowd up like it's a sound splash. Listen to the things when it all a pop. Break all. The whole of them smash boy try to clip me tail and him get crashed. Take him to the pit. You know about that. What him get lost. 2 mil flat. Hey yo, this race how we smash. Yo, we'll set up.
Hello and welcome back. We're here at the restart of our co-op season. So that means we're of course in the first Grand Prix of that season, which is Melbourne. We restarted the season because of patch 6 and 7. We just want to make sure we didn't have anything of the crap that the pre-patch session might have had, and that's why we restarted. So let me take a look at the qualifying results of this race. I'm starting in 16th and Senti is starting all the way in the back in 24th. After a very hardcore one. Ouch. General lack of pace or just some mistakes during your hot laps or traffic.
I did make a couple of mistakes, but I wouldn't say it was 5 seconds worth. I just got a slow set up basically. I don't know which part. If I knew, I wouldn't be like setting it to that.
Yeah. So
I'll show people what my settings are, and you can judge for
exactly.
yourself by the end of the race.
So
if that's something you want to use or not.
last time out, in the qualifying, I showed you the qualifying results, but they seem different now than what I recall. Also the same reason I'm in 16th position, not 15th, which I was after qualifying when we moved on. So Q3 was sort of redone before we moved on to the race. So Schumacher, of all people, has got pole position with Vettel right behind him, followed by Alonso, Hamilton, Button, Grosjean, Rosberg, Webber, Kobayashi, and Ricciardo in 10th position. 11 is Raikkonen, Verne, who doesn't seem to have a penalty anymore, Senna, Maldonado, Perez, myself, Petrov, Kovalainen, De La Rosa, Karthikeyan, and Massa, who still did have his penalty. And in fact, Peak, Glock, and then Senti in 24th. So, of course, it's a 100% race. The AI difficulty level is on Pro. I'm going with more front wing than I would on dry conditions, because there is a high percent chance of rain, which means in this game, even if it isn't low percent chance, it will rain. Question is either usually how late or how bad it's going to rain, so we can expect a shitstorm with 47% chance. Maybe we're lucky we just get a drizzle, but you never really know. And
Hey, you know, I did actually miss out on my R&D objective in practice, so that's probably not helping as well. Oh, my family went through R&D and I didn't get it.
Yeah, I'm never really sure. I mean, if it's like just one of us who has to get it, or if I just get it for myself rather than for both of us. It's a slightly lower gear ratio than my dry setup, just because you're never gonna get as fast anyway in the race, even in the wet conditions. So hopefully I can have a good start. I'm still having some difficulties with that, with no assists on, and I'm probably going to go for a similar strategy than I had on my first attempt, so which means I'm going to select tyre type, going on a prime set of tyres. Whatever's weird though, that no, there you go, now it's good. Tyre wires are back. Prime tyres, lap 13. How long do they actually last? Let me check.
At least 18 laps. I might start on primes, but then I know everyone's just going to take off on me and never come back.
Mm. 35. Alright, so I'm gonna go for a normal fuel strategy. Gonna probably be able to save some fuel if necessary when it starts to rain. Yeah. With a weather condition like this, it's starting off dry, but it's gonna be a gamble again once the rain starts falling down. So I am ready to go.
I'm actually going to go for an aggressive profile on the race fuel strategy.
Alright.
Hopefully help me with a lighter car on the race start with the options. Maybe get in front of a few, slow them down a bit, and then keep them behind me, hopefully.
Yeah, we are reasonably far back, so we have to be careful on that first corner because they do go very slow through that first sets of corners. But there are some great outbraking opportunities depending on how much you want to risk it. So let's get ready and on our way.
Well, I guess I'll have a default race strategy then.
Oh, I thought you already had that sorted by now. My apologies are on my end.
That's 1-all then, innit?
Well, you could follow me.
1-all.
Just improv it as you go.
Not
Well, it's gonna end up
in 3
improvisation. Probably ending up improvising anyway, so now you can do about 13 on the clean set of options that we got. You got a little more clean tires than I do, since you got on Q1, but we probably won't be needing them all because it's already a bit cloudy. Look at that, Michael Schumacher on pole position. There you go, orange helmet.
God.
And sent his lovely
I'm
helmet as
actually
well.
nervous about this race. I don't want to do a Grosjean, but I don't want to like stay in 24 for very long.
Alright, a pretty good start. Reasonably. I'm already up into 10th.
No, I took a trip into the neutral. Oh, now it's telling me I've got illegal overtakes.
A good scrub with Weber, with Rosberg.
Oh, come on, Webber, what the hell are you doing, man? What the frig? And then later he's going to be burning off like a bloody idiot.
I boosted myself up into 6th place. Let's see if I can follow the race pace again on these higher difficulty settings with these rebalanced AI levels.
No.
Are you okay, mate? It's Kobayashi now in 7th. Sent you up into 14th. Man, you jumped 10 places. That's pretty good.
Down into 14th. I was in like 30th, but what can you do? Jesus Christ, it's saying I've got -2 laps already. That is cautious.
Aggressive, you mean?
Yeah, well, yeah. Down to lean it is then. Well, 10 places ain't too bad, I suppose, so I can just maintain this to some degree. I'll be fairly happy.
Yeah, I have a train forming behind me. They'll probably all pass me once the DRS becomes active.
No!
DRS 1 second of the car ahead in the DRS zone.
4 seconds away from the leading pack.
Just lost another 2 places on that first hairpinny thing.
Get up a defensive line, because he probably will. Catch me using DRS.
Be aware he may use DRS in an attempt to pass.
Oh, there's bits of wing here on the entry, first corner. There's a car probably with a... There's a very slow driving Fernando Alonso. So I guess the front wing bits belong to him. And everybody behind me got held up. Giving me some clear space. More or less, they're out of my DRS zone. But Rosberg is in front now, he should be quicker than Kobayashi. Well, I'm happy to see I'm still doing okay on race pace.
Where are you, mate?
The gap to the next car is about
5th position now, with Alonso dropping away with wing damage.
Excellent.
Alright, let's see if I'm 3.7 seconds. Yeah, Rosberg is already catching me again.
Gap to the car behind, 3+.
4 second time. Oh boy. Almost into a slide there. Rosberg just gained a couple of seconds on me for sure. That. He's right in the 1.8 seconds already. That with the fastest lap, of course, is a poor lap for me. Rosberg all over the back of me now. Feel it's a bit too early to start high mixing it for a couple of laps. I want to keep a bit more curves for the main straight. Alright, Vettel's doing fastest laps. Was in the wrong gear, almost lost it. If you get too low, then it's very easy to spin out.
Yeah, it's just like it instantly spins out, doesn't it, when you're going to the wrong one, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. So far missing all my corners, not going a very good lap. Maybe get a bit too overcautious on the braking.
Looking at the figures, we think that Rosberg will be stopping in 3 laps' time.
Well, Rosberg just nipped me in the back. He's knocking on my back door, on my front door, obviously. He's knocking on my front door. It means I'm facing the wrong way. Oh, he is facing the wrong way.
Watch out for the car chasing you. He's less than a second behind and will use DRS to overtake.
Yeah, a bit too much speed in there. I'm getting better at recovering from a spin. But the old me would have instantly spun out 5 times. And 3 more times trying to get back on track. Also changed my steer settings a little bit in the Logitech profile, making it a bit heavier to steer.
Rosberg slowly catching you up. We need you to push
I
on.
tried a little bit heavy myself for this race. Choosing
All the settings in the game are 100% for me. And the Logitech I a little bit heightened the strength of the center spring, so it pulls back a bit more to the center. And hopefully that gives me a bit more feel when the car starts to go. Hopefully. I mean, I've been looking at the forums a bit, like the race department forums, trying to find like what's good for the GT27, but in the end it turns out, you know, what do you like? What anyone else likes is pretty much turned out to be meaningless. Not for me anyway. I'm opting for a bit slower turn in there so I can hopefully get always, well, step on the pedal sooner, carrying more speed down here.
No, I've spun. Trapped in 4 places. Jeez. Risking penalty to get on, not to drop a fifth.
They're faster than me, but they're not quick enough to overtake me. So that means I have a good top speed in this car. Since even the Mercedes of Mika Rosberg can't catch me on the straight. Sort of ruining their race a little bit, I suppose, because I've lost all connection to Hamilton in front of me.
The guys have run the numbers and we calculate that Rosberg will be pitting within the next 2 laps.
Right, so pit starts are coming, at least for Rosberg.
Rosberg's right behind you. Push hard.
That was again. Alright.
You need to increase the gap. You're within 1 second of the car.
Nearly did it again.
Will
Now
use
Perez is
DRS.
going around it like he's fucking lost the engine.
Very bad entry onto the straight. This will be Rosberg's fine opportunity, but again he isn't closing quick enough. I have a train of 3 cars behind me. They can't make an attack. Right, switch to high mix. There's been another incident. These guys are cars driving very slowly into the pit.
Smashed away.
Rosberg's falling back. Your
Slight
lap time
damage,
is
it
slightly
says.
better than his. Keep it up.
Thought I was going to write off my car. That was really...
We're already 11 minutes down, I see.
Okay.
We're going a bit wide. Well, off the track, unfortunately. More bits of wing on the track.
They may be mine at this stage in the race.
Well, indeed.
Getting lapped already, joking me, lap 11.
But did you pit already, or
No, pretty much. Maybe.
Well, they wouldn't have paid it, but have you paid it?
Still got 2 laps.
My first stop is going to be on after the next lap, basically.
You're currently matching race pace. Good job. Hamilton should be due to pit within the next 2 laps. Stopping this lap.
Not even bothering to look at Hamilton's time anymore. I'm assuming I just won't catch him anyway. Using all of the available AstroTurf in that corner. And unlike Hamilton, I do not plan on taking it with me for the last couple of laps. Seems a bit of a mess on the main straight. How the hell did he get DRS?
There's a group of slower cars just ahead of you.
Oh, should best let that fellow go anyway, I'm not racing him.
You're faster than the car ahead in Sector 1. Use that advantage to get past. You need to pit in this lap.
Here comes pit stop number 1. The sky's looking a bit grey. I'm not seeing any rain just yet.
Indeed. I can see in the bid box you're leaving just in time for me. They're getting ready for me. What the hell are they waiting for?
Oh.
Oh god, they're waiting for the tyres. What a fucking mess this is. Thanks to slow ass Danny, I'm losing so much time on an 11-second pit stop. Well, surely we've lost a lot of places, at least those 4 who were behind me.
Remember to stay inside the white line or we'll get a penalty.
So this game doesn't really work well with Red Bulls anymore, Red Bull pit stops.
The car's got a new set of prime tyres.
Still within the top 10 though after my first stop, so that's good. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Ricardo's very close behind me. Luckily, Scrap has been in center.
Cars just ahead of you.
It's gonna be the same shit again, isn't it? Probably catch these up. With the blue flags behind me again, like turtles.
Slower traffic ahead. Be careful when overtaking. They should let you through.
Yeah, Blue, relax and really fuck up your race. Coming up the back of a long train though. I don't know who that all is. They're being leaded by a Force India. African moving aside. Coming up behind Denny now, I guess. Pushing Peak onto the grass, very messy, careful. Was a bit dangerous there, mate.
Oh, something's like stopped me from driving. It's like the spectator stuck on me spokes or something. Now I've got a penalty.
For what? Ignoring blue flag?
Shut the fuck up. Yeah. Now they're knocking me off the track. Come on, go faster. It amazes me that they're able to lap me by lap 11, but when it comes to actually going past a back marker, they're actually retarded.
Yeah. I mean, like, you expect back markers getting penalties of like that all the time because they're so stupid trying to pass them. And they move aside better in practice than they do.
Light rain in around 15 minutes.
15 minutes. So we'll have to stop again, I guess. Or at least.
Intermediate tyres for next box. Intermediate tyres.
See, that I like. He actually says what you chose just to make sure you know what the fuck you chose. So Danny doesn't get sent out on the wrong tires again. Implemented that feature just for him.
Watch out for the car behind. He's only 2 seconds down on you. He might try and overtake if you make a mistake.
I was definitely holding up the Rosberg group because Rosberg is now trailing away. 5 seconds off. So this is probably the actual position that I'm fighting for with Senna and I think it was Vern. Ricciardo. I don't even remember which Toro Rosso, at least a Toro Rosso. Can't really drive away from these guys either. 2.8 seconds, 4.6, so actually gain on Rosberg for that lap. Sure, he had back markers to deal with. By the looks of it, he did. Another 3 tenths, a little bit more maybe than that. 5 tenths maybe in that first sector on Rosberg. Senna is hanging in there. I think I'm slowly getting away, but 2.1 indeed.
The car ahead is slower in sector 2. See if you can pass him.
No, he's getting 2 tenths on me. Petro De La Rosa, 19th position.
And back in 24th, you bastards.
Just serve your drive-through then, I guess.
Yeah.
The car ahead is 3 seconds up on you.
Seems I am slowly catching Rosberg, but I'm not sure if it's a help with deck markers or it's genuine pace. I think I passed most of the back markers, so a bad corner.
Be aware you've got a reserve of fuel and can afford to use more to up your pace if you feel it's needed. We think there's a chance of light rain in 15 minutes time. 15 minutes.
Alright, so about 10 minutes to go, they said 15 minutes.
We
I was
think
saying,
that Senna is due to pit soon, probably
go
within
back
the
to
next
standard
5
mix.
laps. There's not much between you and the car behind, just 2 seconds.
Gap is back up to 5 seconds. .8 seconds. I always lose quite a bit in this third sector. Oh, okay.
You're coming up on a group of slow-moving cars. Try to pass them quickly.
Back markers again.
with the car behind. 3 seconds.
Slowly gapping Senna. There's a Caterham in front of me.
Senna's dropping back by half a second a lap.
We're half a second away from Senna. I think he was on the options actually. And I'm on the harder tyres. You can actually see on the map who's getting a blue flag.
Where?
Yeah, there's a little blue circle on the over the dot.
I'm aware when it's a blue flag situation. It just
The guy
doesn't
above
seem
the
that
numbers, Senna will be
other
pitted
car
within
is.
the next 2 laps.
Well, it doesn't show you actually who it is, but it's just a little, like the little dot shows you.
You have a 4-second gap to the car behind. 4 seconds.
Alright, Senna disappeared off my radar. .7 seconds away. Rosberg is heading off as well. Let's hope I'm better prepared for the rain this time.
Chance of light rain in 10 minutes time. 10 minutes.
Minutes out. Hopefully I can keep this set of tyres alive. Think so. Think I should come out around where I was supposed to stop anyway. Let's hope it's wet enough by then.
We need to keep up the pace. The gap to the car behind is 4 seconds.
Hopefully it's not an instant monsoon again. .4.
The car behind is dropping back around a half a second a lap.
Senti, 2 minutes 40 seconds down. Jesus.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, the penalty like, but what are they? 30 seconds at most.
Are you at least catching the guy in front of you, or?
Well, I could keep up with the blue flag guys that are supposed to be.
You're leading Senna
Oh,
by 5
fucking
seconds.
fuck's sake. Blue flag man. 3-way blues were supposed to have ignored there. Did the fuck? Everyone's palming past me like fuck. I still managed to get a penalty for fucking stupidness.
So they haven't fixed the penalty system at all.
Should be able to fix, like, fucking, if the person's already in 24th, they probably don't need penalties.
Well, you on track then, approximately?
Yeah. Where am I? Just coming out the pits.
Oh, I can see you. I'm right behind you. Thank you.
One beside the foot.
Seconds separates us and the car behind. 4 seconds. The Red Bull pit crew are preparing for a stop. We're not sure which driver it is yet.
They can also be lapped because I see a Ferrari in front of me and he's not on my timing board. Or maybe it's Massa. Actually, it was pretty far back also. He showed some good form during the Korean Grand Prix as well, I have to say.
Massa.
Yeah. Actually had to tell him to back off away from Alonso. People pitting.
The car behind has got a new set of prime tyres fitted, going for a longer period between stops. The car behind is running on the option tyre, they have the advantage.
Alright, I think Senna went in the pits because Vern is now behind me.
At the moment, the gap between you and the car behind is 3 seconds.
And he's actually catching me.
It's starting to rain. It's just light at the moment, but if it worsens, we'll need to switch to inters or wet.
Apparently there's rain on the track. I don't see it on this sector of this part of the track just yet.
I don't see any yet.
Still dry on the main straight, no raindrops. Very fearful of the rain because, you know, last time. Still don't see any raindrops anywhere on the track yet.
I need to come in for tyres, but I know as soon as I put another set of options or whatever on, it'll be like... Nope, it's now raining.
So far, I don't see any rain on the start straight yet. Yep.
The car behind is on standard revs. The car behind is running standard revs.
I hope I can make these tires last. Yep, alright, see the bits of rain in this sector.
The next car is 10 seconds ahead.
These super fast blue flags, they're super slow in the second this time to go past it.
Good. Still dry on the main straight.
Yeah, still dry where I am, pretty much.
Right, now start raining in the first corner as well. So rudder front is slowly moving onto the track.
Ricardo's falling back by around 2 seconds a lap.
Right, so I can attack the corners full speed.
You can.
Yeah, I'm a bit more cautious on the brakes just as it's preemptive, but
Nigel's pitting now. Nigel's in the pits.
Another set of options it is then.
it's hard to...
We're starting to see light rain out on track. It's starting to rain.
My engineer just warned me now. I would select Inters at the first chance you get on the straight. Just have that out of the way.
It was just at a bad time, it seems that they've come out the piss and it's raining now, so...
Right, the whole start to stop, which the main straight is now raining, drizzling. Wet patches here. This sector is pretty wet already. Most of the track isn't just wet enough yet. When it's too hot, so it's not in the way.
Okay, into this time.
Yep. No.
Fuel is good, fuel is good. We can move to mix 2 or 3 if you need
Sure,
it.
he's still got primes on. Looking like he's going alright.
So the bug isn't fixed then?
Oh, guess not.
Waved yellows in sector 3. Yellow flag conditions apply. Watch out for debris.
Oh, someone spun. Something happened.
Wasn't right. Unless
You
it's
have a
crossing
2
my
second
little bit
gap
of
for
a
the car
slowdown.
behind. We need to keep it clean so he doesn't
Yeah.
get a chance to overtake.
Coming in as well. Going into this lap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the
Well,
first
that's
sector
close.
is way too wet.
Nigel's in the pits. Nigel has pitted.
Fucking dick. Yeah, are you out again rolling? Come on, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, I took a bit slower into the pit. Hopefully I won't have to wait for 5 fucking hours. Nope.
Go now.
Let's see what this choice will bring me.
There's some traffic at the pit exit. Watch out as you rejoin the track.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You're on intermediate. Only one stop to go.
Smashed straight into the back of the fucking car.
Okay, DRS
Got a
is now
penalty for it
disabled
and
due
lost
to
my
wet
ring.
weather tyres. We might be getting heavy rain in a few minutes. Heavy rain. Okay, wet tyres for next box.
Oh, my brakes just lock off the instant I press them.
There's been a crash in sector 3. Yellow flag conditions. No overtaking.
Crash. Nice. Jesus, I just caught like possibly about 5 seconds on the inters. He's not having fun. No, he's just spinning out. I have to pit again for the wet ones. I'm going to pit for the wet ones. I gained 1 place so far. So the eye box seemed to be fixed with the way this, where they just keep storming. They're going on slicks again. What the fuck? Hey, what the hell was that? Did you just get out of the pit or?
Yeah.
Right,
Smashed
someone
ring
did just
nice,
went.
though.
What the hell? That was weird. Oh, I didn't even see. Oh.
The track is clear. Track is clear. The car's fitted with wet tyres. You've got 1 scheduled stop left. Fuel is looking really good. You've managed that really well. Intermediate tyres confirmed. The telemetry is showing that your tyres are at optimum temperature. The gap to the car ahead is around 2 seconds.
Seems I made the right choice in tyres now. Well, we did, because I'm wailing past everybody at the moment.
Yeah, me too.
To lap the next car, he should let you past.
And I'm glad so far my setup as well seems to be much better. Under these wet conditions.
Mine's bad actually. As soon as I break it like snakes or locks.
I'm not braking very hard.
Me either.
There are quite a few cars in the pits right now. Watch out for cars exiting the pits.
Yeah, I can floor it quite nicely at the moment. Oh, I'm behind you.
Right behind me.
Oh no, a bit behind you, but you're the next car up for me. Thank you very much, mate.
We're there with another penalty. Scream.
Almost lost it. Someone just went into the pits. Who the hell went in?
Wait, drive through.
Again?
Yeah. I got like fucking 3 in a row after getting. Oh, this is so stupid. I'm not even paying attention to them anymore.
Could have possibly been from me, because you went out of the way well on time.
No, it wasn't. It was. I don't even know what it was for, like, but it was unjust.
Someone behind me, but I know it's a left car. I haven't gotten blue flags yet.
Okay, the gap to the next car is currently 12 seconds.
It's pissing me off now. Just plough that into the wall, let them have a little fuckers past.
Yeah, they should, that's Massa who's behind me. He's a lap down, I think. I'm about 2 seconds slower than Raikkonen. But I'm gaining on Ricardo, so. slightly losing, not losing much.
That's just stupid. Right, so I'm fucking retiring.
Keep getting penalties then?
Yeah.
Nigel's dropped out of the race.
Alright.
Have fun.
Thank
Let's
you.
make a drink.
Alright mate, see you in a minute. Okay, so there we go. Lost Danny to a craziness of penalties. I hope he'll clarify it for me a little bit more.
The car ahead is nearly a lap down. He should move over and let you past. Current
Oh, that was bad.
suggesting an improvement in the weather. Light rain expected in around 15 minutes.
Make sure I'm just in a lower gear for most of these turns. Like a tad earlier maybe. Just get a bit of slow entry speed. Seconds down on Vettel. I guess something happened to Vettel. Okay, lap 40, 18 to go. Ricardo's 2 seconds closer to me.
Brakes and tyres are at optimal temperature.
Slow him down immediately to get me past again because he's getting blue flags, obviously. But more time losing
There's 6 seconds
to Ricardo.
the car behind. Keep pushing.
Okay, I'm just staying focused here, losing a lot of time, Lennon.
Ricardo should be coming in to change his tyres within the next 4 laps.
4 laps. I do have a hard time believing that his tyres will last for ages.
By Ricardo, he's 3 seconds a lap faster than you. Push hard.
All the time. Oh, he'll probably be right behind me now.
It's close.
Yep. Making tiny mistakes all over the place if I just kept on the track now. The last pull up.
Weather is going to improve. Light rain expected in 10 minutes. We're just ahead of Ricardo.
No way, fuck off. Got a better top speed than him, so it's going to be hard for him to pass if I make no further mistakes. car was all over the back of me.
We think Ricardo's due to stop sometime in the next few laps.
Engineer actually thinks he's going to make a pit stop.
That'll be good. Oh.
It's always in that last sector where I lose major time because you probably see him veering off. Especially these two. So now it's Rosberg. I'll have to keep behind me. I mean, top 10 would be great, but wide again,
It
almost.
looks like the rain might ease up a little in the next 5 minutes.
So, Santi, why don't you look up some juicy F1 news from Korea, if there is any?
No, because my game might crash.
Alright.
I'll tavern and shit. It'll certainly look unsightly if nothing else.
Alright, I'm not even sure the rain is actually letting up.
At the end of this lap, hit this lap.
Oh god, going right a bit. Now, considering the last time out, I'm actually pretty happy with the pace that I'm doing in the rain.
Alright.
But the road races will be my weak point. Ricardo's always 5.5 seconds away. It's a big corner cut. Didn't even get a warning for that one, strangely enough.
It's madness.
I'll pay them off, so you know. There are even faster cars coming up behind me. Right to lap Rosberg and myself, I reckon. So far, Ricardo's in one hell of a Australian Grand Prix.
There's a gap of 3 seconds between you and the car behind.
Rosberg slowed down massively for those blue flags, I reckon.
Yeah, I don't know why he did that. He didn't make a mistake or anything, it just seemed to back off.
Also, blue flags behind there, so that's why he probably backed off.
Oh yeah, I suppose.
Remember
There's
to
now a
take this
McLaren
lap.
behind you instead.
Blue flag conditions. Let the car immediately behind through. You're not racing him.
There's going to the inside.
What the fuck is he doing? What the hell was that, McLaren?
Damage to the front wing.
Didn't
You should
touch
be
it.
okay to stay out.
Yes, he did. Pushed me fucking off the track.
Didn't look like it from here.
Shows how it looked like he just wanted to squeeze me off the track. Before Senior was insulting to him.
Looks like he gave you loads of them.
The radar is showing a clear period. Rain expected to stop in about 15 minutes.
I think people are going money on Inters, maybe.
I think so.
Suddenly losing grip, so I reckon that's it.
Don't forget, pit in this lap.
Means I'll probably have to gamble it. They're not pitting yet, are they?
No.
I'm taking a gamble.
Someone
I'll
else is
have
in there with you. One of the caterings.
I'm not racing one of the Caterhams. Right, moving the back
Oh, no,
down
I'm
to
just
8th,
saying.
Sit now.
9th. Probably Rosberg coming up.
Watch out
Yep.
for traffic as you rejoin the track. You have no more scheduled pit stops, so look after your tyres. Rich fuel on Mix 3 is there if you need it. You have the performance available and it's your call as to when and where to use it. Let's keep pushing. The gap between you and the next car is 6 seconds.
Might be a bit too early. What the fuck
Pit
is
crew
going
will
on?
ready option tyres for your next stop.
Alright, this is kind of horseshit, like something when you like throw it but you're already at speed and it will still spin the rear tires out like fucking mad. Alonso.
Loads in the pits that you're going past now.
Yeah.
Yeah, got the chill.
See how slow they are?
Yeah.
Almost ran in the back of button for crying out loud. Still spinning out, what the shit? What is with wet weather tires in this car, winters? I'm having more trouble on inters than I am having on the rain tires. I mean, on the rain tires, actually running around on standard mix. I'm on low mix now.
Yeah.
Current reports are suggesting rain will stop in 10 minutes' time. 10 minutes.
It'd be even easier on the throttle getting onto the fucking straight. Of course, they're not being bothered by such problems at all. They got perfect weather tires. Whatever the weather is. That was a bit better. The rear tires aren't actually on full on temperature yet. Maybe that's why I'm spinning out so easily. Look at that train that's following behind me. 4 cars at the moment.
Just not move on another. I think someone's just not moving off perhaps.
Sorry?
Maybe one of them has just snapped the wing off on the other one. Might have been the yard sign as well.
Two positions down. Not sure why my car is so poor on these conditions. My rear tyres are just not completely in the green yet. My fronts are. So I'm losing in drive off the corner much more than I was on the wet. The wets were actually... The wets were perfect in that way. Okay, now it's getting retarded.
Uh-oh. No penalties.
Maybe for them, but not for me. I don't understand why my fucking rear tires are just not heating up. Can't push for fucking shit. Stupid rear tires.
Looks like the rain's stopping. When we see a drying line, we should switch tyres.
Let's go in the rear again.
They're going in for tyres.
Well, not this lap.
Oh, they are.
I know. And the thing is, if I go into dry, I mean, I have to stay on this really thin line, which is more or less impossible for me.
Looks like one of the McLarens is about to pit. Their crew are getting ready. Seven seconds is the gap to the car behind. 7 seconds.
I think it's going to be just as worse when I get on the dries. That's the thing. Okay, well, oh hell, no, mate.
God, that was a bad one. That was a bad one.
Yeah, I can't.
Still most of the same position.
8th. Go fucking past me, you slow ass motherfuckers! There you go. I think a top 10 finish is now out of the question. Fucking god! It's impossible for me to drive on it. It's fucking... It's just...
It's gotta be a penalty.
Your front wings taken some slight damage. Stay out
Lucky
of
son of a
the
bitch.
How the fuck? This is still wet here. How the hell is it more slippery for these motherfuckers on the...
You've got one of the Lotus cars ahead of you.
Sure I do.
The car behind you has no grip on the high-speed corners. He's got front wing damage. Let's pull out a gap.
The way these tires work is just too weird. I think I forget about points finish now. I lost way too much time there. And I wouldn't be surprised if I lost more positions due to the fact that I'm incapable of driving on that thin line perfectly. Like the AI cars are of course capable of.
Yeah.
So it means whenever we have a rain race, we're fucked. It's because the skill level isn't just quite up to it.
Okay, we need you to make way for the car behind.
Well, sorry, I didn't get a penalty for that either.
It didn't touch me. It went on the wet. See, this is what the fuck I mean. How the hell am I supposed to make that line a bit fucking bigger, would you?
Blue flag conditions. Let the
Fuck
car
off, I'm
keep
just
behind
trying to
through.
get
You're
the
not racing
fucking
it.
car on the line. Now you're telling me to go off it? Sauces. What the f— I was on the dry, I still have no fucking grip at all. Go, you stupid
You're
wanker.
both gonna have to let the car behind pass. When he goes through,
Okay,
try
seriously,
to
Coke Masters, you need to make this more accessible, because honestly, every wet weather race is going to be like this. We're probably better off in intermediates, just to compensate for the 5 minutes we spent backwards on the track.
You need to let the car behind you pass. He's not racing you for position.
I'm in the corner, I'm in the corner, don't fucking try to overtake me, you sons of bitches. Look how hot my tyres are, still right in the fucking blue. I got no grip on the inters and I got no grip on these tyres. Fan-fucking-tastic.
Okay, we need you to make way for the car behind.
That's Ricardo! How the hell did he get around so fucking quickly? See, it's so hard to stay on that thin little line. Just because you can't get on that thin little line, the tyres never heat up. Which makes it actually harder to stay on that thin line. Go, you tosser. I.e. rain races are too difficult for regular Joes. want to try to get better.
Sector 3, yellow flag
Regular
clear
Joes
supply,
with
watch
steering
out for
wheels.
debris. Maldonado's 30 seconds ahead.
Again, on a drying track, there is never really a middle ground for you to. The wet track was relatively easy. Easier. But the drying track, see if you go a little bit offline, you're already screwed. I suppose 14th position isn't bad at all. It's the last corner. Why would the hell have I gone past? So I guess 14th position isn't bad at all, considering the trouble that I've had. Red Black Weber got a fucking penalty. 2 penalties, he got 20 seconds. Fuck him, good job. So, well, it's a British top 2 there. Crazy results here. I don't think they really fixed the weather issues. Look at that. Jensen Button won the race, followed by Lewis Hamilton. It's a Vodafone McLaren Mercedes 1-2. Third is Michael Schumacher. Fourth is Kimi Raikkonen. Fifth is Jean-Eric Verne. Sixth is Nico Rosberg, followed in 7th place by Daniel Ricciardo. Bruno Senna is in 8th. 9th is Fernando Alonso. 10th is Kamui Kobayashi, he gets the last point. Then it's Felipe Massa, Pastor, Mark Webber with 2 consecutive time penalties. So, not sure how far he dropped away, but there you go. Myself struggled home in 14th on the drying track, which I had more issues with than the actually, weathering track, or getting wetter. What's the proper word for that?
What was that?
Oh, you have a drying track and you have a wettering track. Is that getting wetter?
Track that's getting wetter, yeah.
There is no one word for that, I guess, then. Anyway, Sergio Perez. Moistening. Yeah, something with a sponge, it's just moistening the track there.
Profusely moistening.
Anyway, Vitaly Petrov finished in 16th, followed by Pedro de la Rosa, Kovalainen, Kartikeyan and Charles Pic. We have quite a couple of DNFs. Timo Glock is on 21st. Senti actually got clocked in 22nd because Sebastian Vettel and Romain Grosjean got disqualified. Awesome.
Sebastian Vettel.
Yep, Sebastian Vettel and Romain Grosjean.
Good. So what does that do to the Drivers' Championship bars?
Well, basically the results I just mentioned are of course the Drivers' Championships as well.
So
What
does that do to the Constructors' Championship bars?
Well, Vodafone McLaren takes a big jump, followed by McLaren Mercedes, Toro Rosso, Lotus, F1, Williams, Scuderia, Ferrari and Sauber, and of course we are somewhere in 9th place. Obviously. And that's it. Disappoint face.
What's the boss going to say about that? Oh, he's not.
Well,
No, he's not happy.
I'm not. I think I'm more disappointed than he
Who's
is.
this? There's a cameraman in here with us. Get him the fuck out.
Get fucking David Coulthard out of there. Fuck him. And Humphrey. But yeah, it's not necessarily like when the track got wetter. I actually had not that much trouble, but when it got drier, then it's incredibly difficult to do. So hopefully they can balance it out a little bit, even with the steering wheel.
I'm gonna have to have a look at my own video to see exactly what went wrong at my end.
Indeed.
It didn't feel like I was making that many mistakes, and within 11 laps had been lapped, so as soon as that happens and the blue flag starts occurring, it's taking like 5 seconds for each car to pass you.
Well, at least
from there's no way you can recover.
Yeah. Well, like the thing was, like when the track was getting wet, I was actually doing all right. You know, with my car proper grip, I could attack all right, especially on the full wet tires. Was doing all right. Was losing a couple of tenths per lap on Ricciardo on good laps. But when it was drying, as soon as I had to switch back to the inters, there was no grip. My rear tires didn't heat up enough, and when the dry line started forming, I lost even more grip. But I couldn't get enough grip on my slick tires either, because it's so damn hard to stay in that thin little dry line. So
Indeed.
Rain's a
Well, I
bitch.
think that's enough fun for one episode.
Indeed. So we're here, of course. Next
Well,
time
then,
is
nice to
Kuala
say
Lumpur. The Malaysian Grand Prix will be round 2 of our Co-op Championship. Good night, everybody.
Good night.